Hello everyone, my name is Devanshi Rago. Welcome to our channel, The Sharp Age Update. Today we are going to study about the matter in our surrounding. And what is matter? Anything that occupies space and has mass and volume is called matter.
Dear students, today we will study about matter. Like, what is matter? Students, matter is anything that has mass and volume, or we can say that occupy space. As such, anything that can occupy space and has mass is an example of matter. Students, as you can see, this sofa and the speakers and the table, this chair and refrigerator in our home occupies space and has mass. So these are the example of matter. So the definition of matter is anything that occupies space and has mass and offers resistance to any applied force is matter. The matter is the material of which everything in this universe, in and around us, is made up of in different shapes. Dear students, now we will study about the physical nature of particles. Dear students, matter is made up of particles. The particles of matter are very small. Now let's come to the characteristics of particles. Dear students, the particles of matter are continuously moving because they possess kinetic energy. As the temperature rises, particles moves faster because kinetic energy of particles increase. The second characteristic of particle is particles of matter have space between them. Dear students, when we make tea, coffee or lemonade, we can say Nimbu Pani, particles of one type of matter get into the space between particles of the other. This shows that there is enough space between particles of matter. Now let's come to the third characteristic of particles of matter. That is, particles of matter attract each other. Dear students, when we open a water tap and try to break the stream of water with our fingers, can we do this? No, we can't do this because the stream of water remains together. Particles of water are held together because of the force of attraction between them. Now let's come to the fourth characteristic of particles, that is, the space between the particles and kinetic energy of particles is minimum in solids, intermediate in liquids and maximum in gases. According to the fifth characteristic of particles, the force of attraction between the particles is strongest in solids, intermediate in liquids and weakest in gases. According to the sixth characteristic of particles, the movement of particles is minimum in solids, more in liquids and maximum in gases. Dear students, now we will study about the states of matter. Students, the physical state of matter are solid, liquid and gas. So there are mainly three states of matter. Number one, solid, liquid and gas. Students, we can classify our body into three states of matter. Number one, bones and teeth are solids, while blood and water in our body are liquids, and the air in our lungs is gaseous. So, this is how we can classify our body into the states of matter. Now, we will study about the characteristics of solid state. So, the first characteristic of solid state is they have definite shape and definite volume. Solids do not flow. Particles of solid are closely packed. They are incompressible. Now, let's take some examples of solid. Dear student, rubber band is a solid because it can change its shape under force and regains its shape when force is removed. If excessive force is applied, it breaks, as you can see. Dear students, the sponge is also an example of solid. We can compress sponge as its pores are filled with air, but it is a solid. One more example of solid is salt and sugar. Dear students, salt and sugar take the shape of the container in which they are placed, but the shape of their crystals do not change. So, they are solids. Now, let's come to the characteristics of liquid state. And the first characteristic of liquid state is they do not have a definite shape, as you can see here, and the particles are loosely packed. The liquids have a fixed volume. Liquids can flow and they are less compressible, as you can see here. Now let's come to the characteristic of gases. Dear students, the gases have no definite shape. The particles in a gas are free to move in any direction, so gases can flow. Dear students, gases are substances that do not have fixed volume and occupy all the volume available to them. The particles of gases are too loosely packed and they are very much compressible.
So, what we have learned in this video? We studied about the three states of matter and the characteristic of each state. In our next video, we will study about the change of state of